welcome to our live podcast today. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are right now. Thank you so much for joining us tonight or this afternoon or morning, whether you're watching live or catching the replay. We're so grateful that you're here. My name is Lani Spadina, and I'll be your host for tonight's live podcast. I'm a wife, for those who doesn't know me yet, a proud mom of two girls, a career for the past 10 years, and an online digital business owner. Like many people, I understand what it's like to balance work, family, and the dream of creating a better future. Our goal for tonight is to share real stories, practical insight, and honest conversation. Whether you're curious or looking for another income stream, this podcast is for you. Hope we can inspire, encourage who's watching right now. So grab a cup of coffee, sit back and relax, and enjoy the conversation. Any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment. We'd love to hear from you. Now, let's get started by welcoming our amazing guests. So, our first guest is someone who knows the value of serving others and showing up consistently. She's a mother of two from Darwin. Please join me. Welcome, Sis Felisa. Hello, Sis Felisa. Good evening.
Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So wherever you are in the world, I hope you guys very well. Yes, my name is Felisa. Thank you, Sis Lani, for inviting me for your show. And yes, I'm very grateful to have you. For yes, this is really amazing for all of you guys for watching this kind of live. So don't hesitate to comment down below if you are like having like any questions to have like a clarity, like if you have like a self doubt because I am mom like you when I was started like I have a questions. So when I having like this kind of life, I didn't really hesitate to ask questions because I want to know what they're talking about. I have two kids. Yes, I am very proud to have like a beautiful kids, beautiful sons. So while I'm doing this kinds of journey, I am doing also with my job at the same times. Yes, why I'm keep showing up, it's because I have a biggest why. My biggest why is to get out of the comfort zone, to improve for my personal growth, and to learn more for more skills that I don't know. Maybe someone's that like to get it more. Then yes, in the future is I want it to have to have a retired early and to give a good legacy to my children. So all of us as being a mom, we want to give a good legacy to our children. Yes, that's for me. Thank you, Sis Lani, for joining for your podcast. Yes, back to you, Sis.
Thank you, Sis, for that very encouraging intro.
Yes.
So, without further ado, for our second guest, it's my pleasure to introduce to all of you. Her story is a reminder that ordinary people can achieve extraordinary things when they stay consistent and open to new opportunities. Please help me welcome our amazing guest, Sis Rosemary.
Hello everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, or good morning, wherever you are. Yes, I'm here. I'm very happy to be one of your guests, Sis Lani. Yes, my name is Rosemary. I'm a wife, a mom, and also I'm working in expert industry for nearly 10 years. And yes, I'm a full-time worker. Also, I am a proud business owner. I know that joining this online business me for the first time is not easy. I still have the doubt and fear, but I stayed on it and just stay out of my comfort zone because I have that's my biggest why that's holding me on. For 1 year I'm in the online business. I don't have like a and financially successful yet, but for me I'm very proud and the community supporting us. That's a very big help for me. So I encourage you, everyone. I know that you have fear. Everyone has fear to step on this business, but I will encourage you to get out on your comfort zone. And I know that many question outside, but I can tell it's a legit online business what we have now. So I am very proud to be one of it. Thank you very much, Cicely. I'm
Thank you,
happy to be
sister.
one of your guests.
Oh, thank you for coming, Esther. Thank you for coming. Okay. Now it's my absolute pleasure to introduce our special guest, who is a retired nurse with an incredible 40 years of dedicated service in the healthcare industry, a proud mother of two, and a loving grandmother of four. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to Coach Edin.
Hi,
Coach,
hello
for
everyone.
coming.
Good morning from my end, from the state of sunny Florida. It's 3:55 a.m. on my side, and good evening to all of you down under. Thank you for having me, Sis Lani. Thank you for inviting me, Sis Felisa and Sis Rosemary. I'm honored to be part of this conversation that potentially could change someone else's life. So, for those viewers who are watching us, please get engaged because you never know if this conversation will, uh, impact your lives. So, my name is Eden, as you mentioned. I am a retired nurse. I am 68 years old. I retired in 2019. I worked 7 years as a nurse in the Philippines and then immigrated to the United States in uh, 1989. Would you believe it? I'm almost 40 years here in the US. And for the last 33 years, I work as an intensive care nurse in a New York hospital. But in 2019, I decided that that was it for me. I couldn't take the, too much pressure already that administration was putting on us, given the fact that they were downsizing, they were adding more and more responsibilities to the nurses, even though they were not once, our included in our job description. So I decided this is too much for me anymore. I'm not getting any younger, and so I decided to quit. And fortunately, I transferred to Florida, got tired of the snow in New York, and now a happy business owner, online business owner, for the last 2 years and 7 months to be exact. And I just, as you mentioned, I just obtained my certificate as a coach. Very thankful for that. And so very glad to share with you whatever I can uh, to for our viewers. So thank you so much. I'm also a mother of two grown children who have their own families already, and a grandmother of four. So thank you so much. That's all I
Oh,
can.
that's so nice, Coach Edin. Thank you so much for your taking the time to be with us tonight. We really appreciate you, especially now it's 4 a.m. in Florida, nearly. You never hesitate to share your time and knowledge, experience, and wisdom with us and to our audience. Okay. Thank you to our viewers who are with us tonight. I hope we inspired you. And, Coach, we have some questions for you. And I'm gonna ask, I think Sis Felisa, she really have
Uh,
a question for you.
Okay.
okay, thank you, sis Lani, for your show, and thank you, Coach Eden, for your time. I know it's really a morning in Florida, but you still, we are very grateful to have you because your time is precious. Okay, let's move to the questions. What is one mistake you see beginners make most often, and how can they avoid it?
Most beginners, they overthink, and before starting, they think they have to know it all before starting. And it's one very big mistake that they make, because what you need is taking action, because you'll never know, if you don't take the action, you'll never find out what is there for you. And once you took the action, then you will find out what you know and what you don't know, because learning is done every day. Like now, we are talking, we are having a conversation, we're learning from each other. You never know what I will learn from you, Sis Lani, from Sis Belisa, from Sis Rosemary, because we never had a conversation before. But now we're having a conversation. I will be hearing something new from each and every one of you, which I never had before. So action is the best thing to do first, so that you learn, and that's it. As I said, learning is done by taking action. So don't wait for that perfect moment, because it may never come, and you will never find out if there is something there for you. And that would be my answer for that question. Thank you, Sis Felisa, for that interesting question.
Wow, thank you, coach. It's really very true. Me, as I'm talking to myself, I'm just very curious.
Mhm.
So on that curiosity, it makes me what I am today.
Exactly.
So the action really did a good job in our business. Thank you, coach. And how about you, Sis Rosemary? Do you have a question for our coach, Edin, please?
Yes, I have a question for you, Coach Eden. And first of all, thank you very much for joining us. It's our pleasure to have you, Sis Eden. Thank you so much. So this is a question for you that I have. What mindset has helped you overcome fear and self-doubt?
Okay, mindset. I always think of myself as a learner. So when I began, I didn't know everything, right? Most of us don't know everything. Me being a senior citizen, I don't have business background. I am not tech savvy. And so to me, I don't assume myself as someone who knows it all. And I know that we can learn. And um, I got lost there for a moment. Remind me there again about the question.
Your question, Sis Rosemary, again,
What
please.
mindset it, what has helped you
That
overcome
mindset.
fear and
Okay.
self-doubt?
Okay. So that mindset of being, wow, I don't know everything, right? So I'm ready for learning. And I know that I don't know everything. So that mindset of I don't know everything, so I have to learn from someone else. I could learn from each and every one of you. And that changed the perspective in myself, because I know if I learn from someone else, if I learn the system that's laid down for us to learn, then I could achieve more, and I could achieve my goals faster than I think. And I think changing that mindset, having that mindset of not knowing everything and learning from someone else, is what drove me into achieving my goals and getting there faster than I think. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Coach. I agree. I really agree because when we have our mindset, even if you don't like, even if you don't feel like doing something on that day for your business, but your mindset, like, it'll push you to do things that, if you want to have a good result, it's very good that our mindset is always there to do for our business. Thank you so much, Coach, for your very inspiring answers. So, for myself, I have a questions too. How important is consistency compared to talent or experience?
Um, you could say that I am talented, I have experience, but those that don't mean anything if you are not consistent, because consistency is the clue. Um, you could stay consistent, uh, your presence every day. Like I see Sis Felisa doing this, and I would say that Sis Felisa doesn't have any business experience, and yet she's creating so much impact in each and every one of us. And I'm pretty sure that she will be successful, us, because she's doing what is she supposed to do. She's out there exposing herself, making her viewers known that she's there and she's available for them, that she knows what she's talking about. People who have experience would be there, maybe start, and then the next day will not show up. Sis Pelisa could beat them. You know what I mean? So, consistency beats knowledge, beats your experience and your talent. You could have talent in, creating contents, and yet you are exposing, one day you're there and the following day you're not. Who's going to be the winner? Of course, the one who's consistent, right? Because people will trust you more. People will see you every day and find out that you're a real person and you're a real business owner that's there out there, uh, to create an impact in your own life, whoever is watching that person. And I bet you Sis Pelisa would be one of the most successful people that I've known,
Agree.
because I am amazed of her. Because,
I
I
very
mean,
agree.
look,
Yes,
who would agree with me that, you know, Sis Pelisa is not perfect, right? No one is perfect. And
No.
yet she's out there exposing herself every day. And to that, I give her so much credit.
Yes, I
Thank
agree
you.
with you,
Yeah.
Coach. Thank you so much. You inspired a lot now. You inspired me as well. And Sis
yes,
Felisa, one of my inspirations.
And to be honest
Thanks.
with you,
Yeah.
I would say I am inspired by her too. So the way she's,
I'm,
yes,
now I'm
me.
doing the same thing. I mean, I'm not doing like almost every day she has someone on her show
yeah.
and interviewing someone live,
Mm,
but I'm very, very
very
much
true.
inspired by her.
Wow, Sis Felisa, your breakthrough is coming.
Yeah, it's very
Yes.
true. It's very true.
Yeah.
We are
Thank you so much.
very proud.
That's very, very good. We are so proud of you, Sis Felisa. I know some of our viewers already inspired with this conversation from the real people. Thank you,
And
Coach.
admit it, she's not perfect, right?
Yes,
She's not
very
perfect,
true.
and yet she's there. She's brave, and she's sharing her knowledge.
Very consistent. Yes. All right, Sis Felisa, do
Very
you have
good.
an additional question for Coach
Uh,
Eden, please?
yeah, of course I do. Thank you so much, Coach Eden, for that compliment. Wow, my heart's very big now. Okay,
I
next
am a
question.
little bit nervous right now, so I apologize for the mishap I'm
Oh,
creating.
wow. Okay, yes. Thank you so much, Sis Lani. My next question to Coach Eden. If you were starting from the scratch today, what would be the first three things you would focus on? Wow, that's really nice
Okay,
questions. What?
I
I
would,
love it actually.
yeah, I would say first thing is know the system. Study the system, because this is something that will, um, start a very positive beginning in your business. If you don't understand the system, then you might get lost. Um, this will guide you. Every step is there, it's detailed, and the only thing that you do is to study everything. But that is the very first thing that someone should do. Um, and number two is, don't assume that you know everything. You have the mentors, you have the coaches, you have the accountability partners, you have a community that will be there to assist your journey. And you will not do this alone. Remember that. And like right now, we are having a conversation. Somehow we are helping each other, don't we? And
Yep.
so that's another thing. That's the second thing that I would. And don't hesitate to ask questions, because as I said, don't assume that you know everything. There are people who will help you and who are there for you to achieve whatever your goals are. And lastly, maybe I would say just be yourself. Um, be humble, because when you are humble, you are not afraid to approach someone. When you have that high ego and you assume that, you know, I don't need anyone, then your journey will be a very sad one, because you don't have anyone around you. And yet, when you are humble, you are guaranteed to have everyone who's around you to assist you in every possible way. And that will be my advice for beginners.
Thank you, Coach. Very true. It's nice when you have somebody that will inspire you, just like what we're doing today.
Yeah,
It inspired me a lot when you know, like at first when you never start yet, you doesn't know anyone. But now look at that. I know from somewhere. This is a global. So
exactly.
this is a very good community, and then everybody's are there to help whatever questions we have to ask. Thank you so much, Coach. And Sis Rosemary, any questions for Coach?
I have another question for you, Coach Eddie. This one is like, what role has mentorship played in your journey?
Mentorship. So as I said, we start with, some of us, with zero knowledge, right? So mentorship is very important because, uh, well, they are the ones, first and foremost, who will be your first contact when you start the business, the mentor. And then you have the coach, and then you have the community. Um, you have the accountability partners. But the very first person that you will have is the mentor. And she's the one who will open the doors for you to have the opportunity, the very first learning, the very first knowledge that you know about the business. She will be the very first one right there opening the door for you. So to me, I am very grateful to my mentor, because, first of all, she was the very first one I saw on the ad, right? She was the first one that I attracted me. Seeing her talking on the social media, and I got attracted to what she was saying. I resonated with her, and to me, she's a very important person, because she's the one who gave the way for me to recognize that this opportunity is also for me. I resonated with her, and all through my journey, she's right there behind me. And that's why mentorship is very important to anyone who will start an online business.
Yes, very true. Because me, when I started this one, our
Mhm.
mentor was the one who guide us, and everything. You're just like zero. So very true. Mentor is
Mm,
very helpful when we
important.
started this kind of business. It's
She's the
really
very first person you saw on the social media. Yeah.
Yes, that's correct. Thank you so much.
sorry. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, in my experience, mentor is always there to support us. And then in my side, she is one of our managers. So yeah, so I always ask what's kind of business is this? So from there, I started and do the action. So thank you, coach. And
Exactly.
then I have an additional question as well. How do you handle rejection or negative feedback?
In that aspect, for the last 2 years and 7 months,
Mm,
rarely that I see negative um,
mm,
comments or negative, any negativities on the part of the viewers projected to mine. So I've been lucky on that part. But if it happens to me, what I do is I acknowledge it. Like one time, and not really the worst that I could hear. Like the worst that I heard was someone commented from Cotabato. I didn't know the person, and she said, "Oh, I know that already. That's a pyramid, pyramid scheme." So I instead of feeling like offended but by what she said, what I did is, you know what? I liked what she commented. And you know what's gonna happen? When you like her page, right? All my postings will go into her page. And if I have something like explaining about my business, what I do, and see all the postings that I do every day, she's gonna find out she's not lying. I have proven to her that I am a true person and a true businesswoman. So instead of getting offended to what she said, that's what I do. I don't get offended for all those negative comments because you know what? They are part of your learning
journey.
and they are part of you being stronger as a business person.
Very true. Very true,
It
coach.
could work for me, maybe. Some people it could be hurtful to other people, but that's how I handle my rejections and negative comments.
How about you, Sis Felisa? Did you experience some rejection?
Yes, I did actually.
Mm,
When I do with invitations, but what I do is I do it the next. And I said it's okay. If you cannot, I ask for myself. You just reject me. Well, it's another person anyway. Always
mm,
do the next. Don't be stuck for one person because he's not the only one in in this kind of business. All right. And after that,
mm.
for me, for that kind of rejection, what should I do? I'll do it like inspirations, and to become like aggressive and to reach our goal, like do it like okay, you do it to me that okay, could we say that what do you call it? You see bad things or like bad things about my business. I said, oh, thank you for that. I appreciate. Well, it's nothing to lose with me. I offer you an opportunity, but you rejected it. Later on, you'll come back to me. Or di ba?
Very true.
Yes.
Yeah. Me, as for myself, somebody commented on my ads like this is a scam. I just said thank you so much because if you try this one, you will say this is the real one. So I just ignore all that negative noise behind the scene. I'll
Exactly.
just ignore it because I have to keep going and I keep myself do the positives side on me. So how about you, Sis Rosemary? Do you have any experience to be
Yes, I
rejected?
do. I do. like seeing what this alien said, like had before, and they said like this like a pyramids came all the one, and like I said, for them, and just keep going. Don't show to them that you are like getting like upset. What I said, I just post another and just commented that like alright, if that's on your mind, correct. So just keep going and just don't think any negative, but I just focus on the positive comments. So that's what I just keep going, and then time will come, they will come to us and say, we are right. So yes, I just keep being positive.
Yeah. Thank you, sis. Hopefully, our to all of our viewers, hopefully you are like inspired of what we're conversation for tonight. And any advice, and you can promote also for our your website, sis Felisa.
Okay, yes. Thank you so much, Islani, for your being host. Yes. If you are like a mom that you're working night shift or like immigrant, like OFW in this world, if you're looking opportunity, uh, this kind of opportunity is we are not looking for like a degree or like age limit. Like look at Sis Aiden, he's just like 68 years old. He's still welcome for us, so we are not looking for that. So if you're looking that kind of opportunity, this is for you, okay? And yes, you can have a go ahead, just put your email, name and email, and you can see my website over there. And I'm hoping to see you in my inbox. Okay, yes. Thank you, Sis Lani.
Thank you, sis. Yes, sis Rosemary, any advice? And you can promote also your website, please.
Okay. Thank you very to our special guest, Coach Eden. Thank you so much. And also our host for now, Sis Lani. Thank you very much. And so thank you everybody there that watching us. So what I encourage you all is that like I know we got lots of doubt. All of you, I cannot blame you. I am the one also the one before. But what I can just you just do the first step. Like that's the only thing to do. Just do the first, and then you can see what's the difference. So just keep on going. And if you want to reach us, our website is all there. So you can send email or our inbox at it to support and tell you about our journey. Thank you very much everyone for watching us.
Thank you, sis Rosemary. And our special guest, Coach, thank you so much. Any advice, Coach?
So thank you, Sis Lani, for hosting, and thank you everyone for having me. As I said, I'm a little bit nervous in the wee hours of the of the day. So, um, but anyway, my advice to those who are viewing us: don't wait for that perfect moment, because to some it may never come. So the best thing to do is take action, even though you're prayerful, you are doubtful, you think you don't know anything, but the best thing to do is take action, because you never know what's on the other side of the fence. You never know what is in store for you if you don't try and if you don't take that action, uh, which should be today, because you know what? Uh, growth happens when you work with someone else. Growth happens faster when we work together, and that group could be us, who will help you every step of the way to achieve your goals. So thank you so much to all the viewers. Hopefully you will find something valuable in our discussion, and watch us again next time. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Coach. For those who can resonate, can relate to what we're talking, you can log in into the website that you can see in our screen. So, thank you. As we wrap up tonight's live podcast or morning, I want to thank everyone for spending time with us. We hope our conversation has inspired you and given you sometimes valuable to think about. Thank you again for joining us. Have a wonderful evening or wonderful morning. Stay safe and God bless. We look forward to seeing you on our next live podcast. Thank you to all our viewers.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.